All right. Anyway, this is non-hip hop, but we'll get into it. I know if you guys. So there's a little bit of drama going on in the stream community. All the streamers are beefing, I guess. So Adin Ross and Cenat, people have been saying Kai has been ignoring Adin Ross, right? Like he just hasn't been like, fucking with him. A lot of Adin supporters have felt like that's kind of whack. However, finally Kai addressed why he doesn't, talk to Adin Ross no more. Let me see if I could. There's a page I had it. Oh, this is it right here. The fuck no. Where's the original?
Yo, what's going on?
Where's the original? Oh my god, I can't find it. So it's I don't know what's going on in the streamer community. I don't know. Like again, chat. I'm on like status with him. Kai texted me. Kai sent me his new number randomly. I didn't even know he changed number, but he's like, yo, act. I've been thinking, like, pause, no gay shit. He was just like, yo, act. Like, yo, you came to my mind recently. It was something. I hope you've been well. This is my new number. I was like, good. And then I told him, I said, yo, nigga, get me back on Twitch, gang. But, I'll be getting into, like, some of this nonsense, Is it this? Here we go.
Yo, Coppin! Thanks for the gift. Appreciate it. I don't know how much that was, but I appreciate you. You feel what I'm saying? All right, chat. I'm going to get straight into business, man. I'm not going to lie. I repeatedly say this over and over. Mafia, back me up. My core community, back me up. I mind my business, bro. A lot of the times, I mind my business. I purposely don't try to, like, go at...
So, for everybody who's unfamiliar with this, like, streaming community stuff, so this is how it works, right? I'm a hip-hop guy, right? I'm a streamer as well, but I'm a hip-hop guy. I'm a hip-hop media personality. I've been streaming since, like, 2013, which would make sense. That was 12 years of... Like, damn, I'm old. 12 years of me streaming. When I started streaming, I had 30 viewers. I'm looking up. Let me see how many people we have on here now. We have 18,597. I'm very happy you guys are here. I love you guys. But the reality of it is I'm not one of the biggest streamers. Streaming has expanded. If I had 18, obviously, by the way, when I say 18,000, it's across. We have 6,000 on the Academy, 4,000 on King AKADEMIKS. We have like 7,000 on Kick. We have like 1,500 on Rumble. And then we have about like, 300-400 on just Meta. So it's spread across platforms, but I'm a multi-platform type of guy. Here's the thing. When I started streaming in 2013, if I had 19,000 viewers, I'm the number one guy, right? The way how streaming is now like impacted, you get people like Cenat. 18,000 means nothing. Like, you're a notable streamer, but you're not the guy. The guy is Cenat or Speed or Aiden. When they get online, they're going to pull upwards of 60 to 70,000 people, most likely around 100,000. Now, the top three and the big three has always been Kai, Speed, Aiden. There's a camaraderie amongst all their communities that kind of watches all of them, and it's always been like, this really dope thing. Kai and Aiden haven't really rocked with each other recently. I really don't know why. And I guess Kai's community got upset that Aiden's community got upset that Kai blatantly was ignoring certain clips or certain things he would normally react to because Aiden was in it. And they kind of said, yo, what's going on? Like, why aren't you fucking with our guy? Kai finally responded, and he had a few explosive things to say. By the way, I'm watching, I couldn't find this clip anywhere else other than on DDG's page, so I'm watching DDG react to it. So I'm reacting to DDG's reaction that's reacting to it. Yeah, I know, it's one of those mind fucks. Anyway. And whenever this nigga Aiden hits me, I'm going to get on with him.
because I just know what it can escalate to, and I don't know, like, chat, it's always like a lot of shit that I take and I end up choosing the high road every single time because I feel like it's just not worth it. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like I feel like since it's not being like cleared up enough, then I'm gonna just go ahead and just clear it up for you. Feel me? Because like I feel like my character get played with. That's when I kind of feel like, damn, like.
Wait, that's DDG. DDG, stop fucking. All right, we gotta find a clip other than DDG. DDG's playing games in this bitch. How can I find this clip without DDG? He's playing games. DDG over here trolling this shit. Motherfuckers trolling. Let me see. We need over 20 minutes. Where y'all clipper pages? Okay.
I'm gonna get straight into business, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go.
And I end up choosing the high road every single time.
I think it's worth it.
Because I feel like it's just not worth it. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like I feel like since it's not being like cleared up enough, then I'ma just go ahead and just clear it up for niggas. You feel me? Because like cause I feel like when my character get played with, that's when I kind of feel like, damn, like nobody's really understanding what's going on right now. So let me go ahead and clear it up for y'all niggas. And I swear to God, I'm gonna keep shit 100%. And I'm gonna say shit that niggas don't really wanna say. You feel me? I'm gonna address this one time and one time only, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and say shit that niggas don't want to say. So I'm gonna say shit that I didn't want to come on the internet and say. There's a lot of shit that niggas don't know that I'm literally telling niggas like all
right, Kai, get to it, brother.
Like, I really need y'all to hear this shit. Okay? And let me tell you something. I don't want any...
Damn, Kai gave 3 minutes of disclaimer. I love you, Kai, but keep going.
But I'm going to tell y'all. Am I lagging or am I...
Yo, every time I skip to another minute, he's like, yo, I'm finna tell you right now. Tell us, brother. Tell us.
Anything about Twitter comments. Ask about Twitter... Why the fuck... And I'm not even going to blame it on the streamers because it's like... You feel me? It starts off good. But, bro, a lot of the times, us as streamers, I knew something was wrong with the Twitter comms when niggas started getting validation from the comm to do certain shit. And it's kind of sad, bro. Now, a lot of streamers will look at their Twitter comm before they look at their fucking chat, gang. And that shit is sad, bro. And I've never been the type of nigga to do anything about Twitter com. Ask these niggas. I could care less about my Twitter com. I shout out to them because they support me on the daily. But bro, I deleted my Twitter com before, and I will do that shit once I see that shit getting negative. But a lot of the times, bro.
By the way, just to put in perspective, I think for podcasts and stuff like that, you know, we just had a new Twitter com. I think we only got like 5,000 people in there. It's not that much. Like some of these guys, like say like Platboy Max, he has like 60,000 people in there. You know, Aiden Ross had 100,000. I think maybe like 1 million. I don't know how many people, but there's a lot of people was in his Twitter com. Here's the thing, it's the reason why, and everything Kai's gonna say is I agree with. It's the reason why I don't ever check my Reddit. Right? It's because you get to realize, but Reddit's actually even worse. They're negative. They feed on. They're like vultures. They feed on the ancillary things other than what everybody comes here for. The thing with Twitter comms, they think they're an army, right? So Reddit, this is why Reddit's bad. Again, Reddit would care about this nigga's like, oh, what bitch is he dating? Did he get pulled over by the cops? Yo, did he get in a fight with his brother, which is non-stream shit. They're going to care more about that than his own content. Well, I don't know about his Reddit. The Reddits I know for like hip hop shit. I go to No Jumper Reddit and Joe Budden Reddit. They don't give two fucks about the great discussions. They care about drama. Drama among hosts, right? So that's why, and when I did look at my Reddit back in the day, and all they care about is like, they just want a GoPro on my penis. So like whoever I'm fucking, they want that person. Like, you know what I mean? I went on there one time. It's basically, it was my girlfriend at the time. It was her Reddit. It's not my Reddit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I need a new Reddit, you know? But Yeah, because they don't cover topics. But in reality, when it comes to Twitter communities become armies after a while, right? Like they start looking at the numbers that they have and realize that Twitter is all about interactions. So if they're like, let's say something and retweet it 3,000 times, now it looks like it's a valid opinion. But really we're only fans, and no pun intended, only fans. They're only fans, and now they've created this thing, and sometimes the streamer is looking at it to say, you're fucking empowering me, like you're ready to go to war with me, and the streamers just start being toxic in themselves. So that's why Kai is saying he deleted his own Twitter com, right? I think Aiden did too.
Bro, the shit literally gets cooked. It's cooked, it's cooked, it's cooked. Twitter comms has split up so many communities in ways that you don't even spam fuck Aiden in here. Fuck no. It's not even, I fuck with Aiden, chat, so don't even spam shit. But I'ma just say everybody comms be wildin' sometimes. But I'm not gonna lie, I realized something. The Twitter com bullshit can go into a better route if mods were chosen to clean that shit up. Cause if you know, not in the past 2 days, but if you know, I ran a test. I have the best mods and I be on their ass. I say, hey, any negative shit that happens in my Twitter com, you take them niggas out of it. I don't want no arguing with niggas, and guess what? That shit stays positive for the majority of the time. The only time when my Twitter com says shit is when I'm getting attacked for some reason. Travis Scott just dropped an album. I rated it a 9.5. It's my fucking opinion. That shit went viral. I don't know why. Fuck it. 2 days after, nobody cares about that shit. I rated Travis' album a 9.5. Niggas was on my ass. My Twitter com felt the need to retaliate and attack people. And at first I said, kick all them niggas out. Kick all them niggas out. Clean that bitch up. But then I said, hold on, let me see something, because a lot of people is on my dick for no reason. Don't clean shit up. Let me see what happens if mods don't moderate the chat for like a good 30 minutes. Let me just see what happens. What do you think happened, chat? All that shit turned negative. All of that shit turned negative, my nigga. So, me knowing that now, that as the creator and as the comm of people that supported me, I can make a change within the comm, I have complete control to stop certain things from getting escalated and shit. 2, this is
I'm complete with Kai here. You know, there's this idea, like, for example, I mean, I try not to get involved with my Discord. We have, how many people in Discord? Like 30,000 or something like that. I try not to get involved with it. They bring me problems. Yo, this nigga is doing this. He fucking this bitch. He's doing this. He exposed them. You're hoping it's not going to be, because all these communities start out as, yo, we like to watch this one guy, or we have this shared identity, and it all gets toxic. People get power hungry. You get people who, you know, feel like the power behind the community is like a army, and it's going to get really nasty. I ain't going to lie to you. Like, as a creator, you kind of have to be on top of it, or else they're going to get you in problems yourself.
A lot of niggas not about to like me for this one, but I'm about to tell the truth right here. Another reason why we got divided, and this is the truth, different streaming platforms. Now listen, I'm not knocking nobody's streaming platforms down. W to every streaming platform out there. I actually salute to Kick, because them niggas are getting niggas paid. So salute to them. But let's just be real quick. When that shit started going on with Rumble, Twitch, and Kick, it became like a sided thing to where a lot of people in their communities feel like they had to choose a side to wear the stream on. And once they chose that side, shit was just a little weird. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna call it out. Gang, let's not be real. When that shit started happening, the audience took that as in competition. And that's facts. Nigga, Kick's main motive was to bring down Twitch in any way, shape, or possible. And that's salute to them. They were trying to get the marketing in, and they've been successful with that. But it split a lot of individuals up. Exhibit A. Do y'all remember? My nigga. Let's stop forgetting what happened. Nigga, I got clowned for staying on Twitch. Are y'all niggas forgetting that shit? Are niggas forgetting? Nigga, I got 3v1 one night for staying on Twitch, where niggas photoshopped me on a plantation with the CEO with a whip, and niggas was laughing at me. For all that to happen, and everybody come back on Twitch. So now let me, and I don't like to talk.
Yeah, definitely Streamer Wars was, I told everybody that shit was only gonna last for a little bit. Streamer Wars was really like lit for a little bit. Shit, remember I signed to Rumble. Everybody did their thing. I think the idea, and I'm gonna speak openly here, I think numbers have been thrown out. And yeah, I know I don't give two fucks. Like, I'm a pocket watcher. I can pocket watch me too. The idea was, I knew it wouldn't last because I just came from Spotify, and Spotify was more committed to something to try to make it last. These are the numbers I heard. And I think the reason why they were getting on Kai is because there was astronomical numbers. And I'm going to give y'all some numbers I'm pocket watching, but I'm not even going to pocket watch myself. I'll tell you the truth. I signed to Rumble for a year. Well, actually, it was 2 years, but it was contingent on the second year. The second year we didn't really do because they were getting off of that program. They gave me $2 million. I went to Rumble for that year. The idea, I told them, I said, I'm on Twitch. I want a multi-stream. They said, give us some exclusive hours. I forgot how much it was. Might have been, how many hours? I don't even think I did most of them, honestly. I think it might have been like 10 hours. No, it wasn't 10 hours a week or a month. Yeah, I think it was 10 hours a week. It was like 10 hours a week, honestly. Yeah, which was ironic because back then, I didn't stream. Like, these days I stream 100 hours a month. Back then, I didn't. I was around 40 to 50. So when they said they wanted exclusive hours, so they said you could be on every platform, but cut all other streams and go on here for exclusive hours. They gave me $2 million. I was like, bet. Which, by the way, I love Rumble. This is why I could definitely get off. I could leave Rumble now. But the reason why I don't leave Rumble, because I don't have to deal with them, is they introduced me to Trump. They did everything. Like, did everything for me. I'm not a nigga who's just only money motivated. You know what I mean? I love Rumble. Chris, I love you. That's the CEO of Rumble. Yeah, but bags were being given out at that point. The reason why niggas were getting that Kai is that, you know, I talked to Aiden. Aiden at that point was making about $50,000 a stream, right? On Twitch before he got banned, right? And if you do the math on how these guys are streaming, let's ramp it up to, well, not ramp it up because it was about the same. Aiden and Kai. It was unreasonable. Like, no, not reasonable. Kai was probably making around $900,000 or $800,000 per month. Okay? That's a lot of money on Twitch. So if we extrapolate, let's call it $1 million. He's making $1 million a month. He's making $12 million on Twitch. Again, remember, I'll tell you, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you how much I made on Twitch. I never even cared about what I got paid on Twitch. They just paid me like $20,000. Who cares, right? Like a month, but that's not. I'm only averaging like 2,500 viewers. What gives a fuck, right? So these guys are doing crazy numbers. What ended up happening is, like, let's go with Kai's numbers. You're gonna make $12 million over the year on Twitch. Kick comes in the game, right? Big dick and shit. They're like, the thing that's different from Kick as opposed to Rumble, no, Kick wants you there exclusively at that time, not now, because now they have a multi-streaming. I'm on a multi-streaming deal with them right now, right? I do have a deal with them now, but it's multi-streaming. They know I'm on other platforms, right? And if I ever go exclusive, I let them know and we get a different rate. But that's just what it is. So what happened was, I'm telling you the real numbers because you need to know the real numbers. $12 million for Kick. No, for Twitch, approximately. I'm not saying definitely. It could be 12 to 15. It could be 9 to 15, right? But that's what Kai was probably making during that time. Kick comes in and tells Aiden, Speed, and Kai, we'll give you $50 million a piece for the first year, contingent on a second year. 12 million to 50 million, and then they were trying to sweeten it with some ownership because I think they approached Kai and Speed with some gambling and they weren't down to gamble, right? So they just wanted to stream. Like Aiden gambles, so like his bag is a little different. So, Kick is powered by stake. Kind of, really. Not really. Whatever, but So, I think the reason why maybe behind the scenes it was a little bit of friction, because they're looking at Kai to say, bro, you're making like $12 million, or let's say 15. Let's go on the high end. You're making $15 million for the year on Twitch. Bro, you can make $50 million on Kick. And they're going to throw you a little bit of ownership. So if you blast this platform off, bro, you're going to end up turning into goddamn a billionaire at this point, right? Because they got to pay you for a second year. Because if you leave, it's going to tank. So they're going to give you at least another 50, maybe even whatever. And if you bring people from Kick over, well, everybody's going to follow you. You're the GOAT. The value of the platform is going to rise. You're going to be a billionaire. So I think that's why they were trying to bully. Or not bully, but like clown him like, yo, dog, are you serious? You're getting 12. You don't want to come over here and get 50 for 1 year. When you hear these numbers, it's for 1 year. The reason why Aiden was wild, Aiden got paid like $60 million for 1 year, gang. 1 year. Imagine getting $60 million. You're going to act a fucking fool.
Talk, but let me walk y'all through what's going on. And from my POV, I've been clowned multiple times for staying on Twitch, gang.
Now, here's the thing. Because I don't want to make it sound like I was like down in Kai. Kai's my guy. I think Kai feels redeemed in that the fact that most of these deals that were signed, and this is my personal opinion, I don't have inside information. Deals that were signed with like your age, deals that was signed with a lot of these guys, not all the deals got paid out to the full potential. Why? Because the streaming war broke down. Rumble got out of it. So it was just Kick and then it's Twitch. Then Kick start realizing like these niggas are half-assing the shit. So they don't want to give these long contracts. They don't want to pay you for 3 years or 2 years. Now they want to do shorter things because they want you to be incentivized to turn up. Do you get what I'm saying? So what happened is, I think today it was even announced Neon is going back to Twitch. But with all that being said, it makes Kai, who was probably thinking long term, right? It makes him look incredibly smarter. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you do.
And that's fine. That's in the past. I could care less about it. You feel me? A lot of the times, those who know me, I've been backstabbed mad times and got over it, and I don't care. Because I'm on to better and better things, and I pray a lot, gang. So I don't like to say a lot of shit, but this is the truth, gang. This is the truth, and a lot of people don't want to speak on this, but this is the truth, gang. There was always a weird tension with, if you stay on Twitch, you're the sellout. You want to be quieted and you don't want to speak on certain things and shit like that. And that's cool, bro. I don't knock anybody's belief on what they want to do and shit like that. Fuck it, do it. But bro, the reason why I ultimately chose to be on Twitch is because I don't like to sign anything that has control over my streaming time, my community. I've turned down millions to be on Twitch, gang. Anything that affects my community and my streaming time to where it say, hey, you have to stream for these many hours, nigga. I know the feeling, bro. And it's okay. It should be a norm for streamers to be able to talk their mind on shit. Like, gang,
Now, I'll pause it here. I believe that Kai has a deal with Twitch. It's no way he doesn't. I know Twitch wasn't giving out contracts then, but I think they had to do something to make sure they kept him there, because here's the reality of it. If I'm Kai, why not multi-stream? So I think they had some deal with Kai. You know, I've never asked him because I don't get into his business like that in terms of like confronting him about some shit. But you know, for me, the idea of streaming on one platform or being completely loyal to it makes no sense when your goal should be to reach the most amount of people. Like for me, it makes no sense Cenat's not on YouTube. If you go look on YouTube, all his clips does 1 million views. Why wouldn't you stream on YouTube? Your audience is on YouTube. I get it, you're on Twitch, but why let your YouTube audience have to wait for it to be clipped? So that's why I think Twitch gave him a deal. I could be wrong, and so I don't want to just say like I'm completely right. But I just seen recently that Speed announced he's going to be multi-streaming. And all I'm saying, this is big business right here. If they offer $50 million to these guys, they're not doing shit by a joke or happenstance, right? I think Speed had a deal with YouTube as well. And I think YouTube, you know, probably was just like, you know what, we don't know if we got to give you a deal. And he's like, all right, bet. I'll start multi-streaming and maybe I transition. I'll just go over there. Personally.
I understand certain plays, but gang, I'm far from what niggas think I am. I'm strong, bro. I got financially stable back in 2022 and I didn't care for no more bread. I didn't care for shit. You feel me? Another thing that's fucking up the community. These bum ass Twitter fucking pages that y'all niggas is getting baited from, gang. Y'all niggas is biting the bait every fucking time. Gang, in TikTok, from TikTok to fucking Twitter, y'all are fucking biting the bait every time. Y'all are biting the bait every time. And us, we need to stop. Back in 2024, he says, my GOAT, do you have a clipping server or anything for Twitter clippers? He called me the GOAT in 2024. The shit, y'all don't even know. The shit of me telling Thota to be safe and careful, nigga, that shit, the shit that I'm reacting to was edited. Y'all don't know. They put a general fucking picture of Thota and Aiden purposely to make it look like I was going for Aiden. Thota is from fucking Brazil. I've been preaching him for be careful since the day I met him. Was it for Aiden? No. Was it for anybody in that fucking van? No. Y'all niggas are just making this shit up. Moving on. Listen. I then go in and say, I seen the new edit shit. I said, you editing shit for likes now? Nah, you funny as fuck. He said, really a prime example of AMP. Then he replies, I'm doing this shit by any means possible. He's basically doing this shit by any means possible, bro. He said, I didn't really edit I didn't really edit it though. I just added a pic. Then I go ahead and say, hold on. I laugh and I say, shit whack. Right? Hold on. I got more for y'all. Don't worry. Nigga, I'm feeling like the CC show. I got mail for y'all niggas all day. It's just getting started, right?
He's so New York. The nigga said a CC show.
Then he says, I've deleted posts for you in the past because it was generally bad PR, giving the wrong people attention. But this is just calm drama in my eyes. I don't be making it up complete bullshit like that Kick Champ page. Gang, so you just admitted that your engagement is higher when you stir beef within comms.
That's true.
D-Line is paying these niggas for high engagement posts, and they are profiting. They are profiting to see comms fall. It's in 4K, my nigga. It's in 4K. They're fooling y'all niggas. Kick Champ literally tweeted out, it went viral. I lost my Nike deal. You know how much people still think I lost my Nike deal? Nigga, I'm still signed to Nike. What the fuck? Gang. Mo, oh my God. Nigga. Nike called me saying, you lost your Nike deal? Gang, niggas is getting clickbaited out the ass. And it's getting real, man. Right? Kick Champ.
Now, I'll pause it here and say this. The new meta of streaming is that, and I'm saying this, you know, I feel like an OG with it. Again, I've never been successful as just streaming like Kai, but I've been here as it has evolved. The new way to get popping, if you're a young person trying to get into streaming, you got to hire clippers. You got to hire people to get your clips viral. And what's going to get your clips viral is over-exaggerated titles, over-exaggerated clips that are out of context, and clickbaity stuff. So the current meta is clippers, and the clippers are incentivized with getting views, which if you have a clipper, you're looking at them like, get the views because the views is going to get me more popular. But then they're going to take a lot of things out of context because they now have to create something that's viral that you may have said that's not viral. So you've incentivized them to distort your image, and you've incentivized them to distort your likeness and your reputation to get people to come to the clip. So now they come to the clip, they might be outraged, mad, they might be whatever, but they came, the clippers got all the views they could get paid from, and now you're dealing with the side effects later on. But initially, all you wanted was the fame.
Okay? It's a page, right? Hold on, I got more for y'all. We just getting started. Kick Champ is a page, right, that positively promotes everything that Aiden's doing. Or anybody on the Kick side, he pushes them positive. Yeah, W stream. Yeah, damn, fuck yeah. As soon as it's Cenat, the nigga is literally shit talking me. So what I did like a month ago, when that shit was going on, I text Aiden. I say, hey bro, this is Kick Champ page that's always supporting you and shit like that. Do you mind telling him to stop? Cause I'm pretty sure if you told him to stop, he'll be able to stop. By negatively talking on me. I told him that. I said, Aiden, can you do that? Aiden said, those pages are devils, man. You know, we know we're not going to pay no attention to those pages. They're toxic, which I understand. But I'm not going to lie, Aiden. I'm telling you, Mud, if you had took that shot and spoke to that nigga, he would have listened. Now, I'm not blaming you on that because that's never your job to, and you don't have to. You feel me? You don't have to, Aiden. I'm not even going to blame you, gang. I don't blame you. Fuck no. You feel what I'm saying? But let's move on though. And I'm just speaking the truth, y'all. So boom.
All right, 8 minutes left.
There's this thing right now. I seen some shit with Neon that was crazy. You know, I don't even speak on Neon because of what happened in the past. And he got rid of her. So he cut her off because he's seen her shit talking you on that think. And I seen Aiden say that Neon and AMP got the same PR. No, we don't. The PR lady with Neon used to work with Davis. Davis so much of a real nigga. When Davis seen she went in your chat and shit talked, he got rid of her. He said that was highly unprofessional. He don't know what she doing. He got rid of her. So he cut her off because he seen her shit talking you in your chat unprofessional. We got rid of her. We do not have the same PR people. So any of that backdooring shit, that's crazy. That's actually lunatic that niggas like actually think that, in my opinion. That's crazy. And I feel like, bro, like, I don't be addressing shit, but it's like, bro, I have to, bro, because it's like niggas is not hearing niggas when they talk. Niggas got no problems with nobody, you heard? Nigga. Now let me get real with y'all. So, let's rewind. Kai, why did you avoid Aiden's name being spammed in your chat? Why? Why did you avoid that? It was getting spammed. Well, let me tell you guys. Should I be having to explain myself? Hell no. But am I? 100%. The first day I moved into this crib, I think it was like July. I forgot, it was like the first 3 days. I called Aiden on the phone. You heard? Me and Aiden had a nice little 30-minute chat. You heard? I fake been distancing myself since like the like at least like on an online perspective since like late last year. And let me tell you why. Aiden's birthday come around 2024. Okay. His manager Tav calls me in the middle of night, 4 a.m. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't want to say this shit, but nigga, I'm gonna go ahead and just speak what's on my mind. Word to my mother, I never lie about nothing. Tav called me late at night, 4 a.m. drunk or off something, out his mind. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. He calls me, he says, hey bro, Aiden having a birthday party, so you need to be here by tomorrow, bro. We'll send you a jet. We'll make sure everything, we'll send you a jet. We'll make sure.
By the way, I know Tav. I've dealt with him multiple times. That's the reason why I've like commentated some of the fights. He's always situated all my people. I've seen also his demeanor. Let me just listen to Kai.
So you good? We'll fly you out there, bro, if you can. He calls me at 4 a.m. He wants me to be there the evening of the next day. I tell him, I say, yo, Tav, I don't think I could be able to do it, but I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know if I'll be able to do it, but most likely it's last minute. I don't think I'll be able to do it. He said, okay, just let me know, bro. We gonna have the jet. We gonna make sure the jet good for you. Then he gonna tell me, I'm with Aiden right now. He losing millions in this gambling shit. If he keep this up, I'm gonna go with the FaZe guys. Niggas talking about snakes. The closest ones will do the most to you, nigga. The nigga gonna say, if he keep this gambling shit up on I swear to God on bro, nigga. What am my mother, bro? He says, if he keep this gambling shit up, I'm gonna go to the FaZe guys. It gets worse, man.
By the way, chat, y'all know I'm a little bit of a degenerate when it comes to gambling, but Aiden is too. Aiden the type of nigga lose $3 million in a night, man. 3-4 million, like that nigga's wild. He wild.
Nigga. So I'm there and I'm luring him. I'm like, bro, I'm luring him to try to get info out of him to see like where his head really at. He gotta be tripping. I'm like, what you mean, bro? He said, yeah, man, yeah, this gambling shit. I'm about to go with the FaZe guy shit. And I'm telling Aiden all of this. I told him this when I got here, chat. I told him this already. I spoke to him, right? This is back in October. But let me tell you why I didn't tell him in October, though. He then forwards and says, yo, Kai, I just want to say, man, congrats on all the brand deals you doing and all that from Nike to McDonald's. Tav is a white man, by the way. He proceeds to say, from Nike to McDonald's. But, bro, keep it real, bro. Nigga, a chicken Big Mac, nigga? Nigga, a chicken Big Mac, nigga? He on my phone calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the fucking morning. You supposed to be a nigga manager and you, what's up with you? The nigga on my phone, 4 a.m. calling me about a fucking McDonald's commercial saying, nigga, really a chicken Big Mac, nigga? My face. In my head, I'm like, I should dead ass like start blacking on this nigga right now. But deep down inside of me, I'm like, how do I even want to give this nigga my energy? Because then, if I was like, damn, I want to tell Aiden, but it was his nigga birthday. The way the nigga made it sound like the nigga was down. I'm like, I know the feeling of losing somebody so important on your team. I don't want to fuck up his mental. And something within me, I should have told him. I told him the other day, I said, bro, I should have told you, bro. But something within me was like, I'm going to just take that one on the chin and keep moving forward. You feel me? Something it was in me was like, I'm going to take that one on the chin and I'm going to just keep moving forward. So something told me.
So he's saying Aiden's manager just calls him a nigga, right? Yeah.
I told Aiden that early July. I told him this before anything. So I told Aiden, I said, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bro. The reason why I've been distancing myself, bro, was because like this is what happened on the phone at 4 a.m. and I should have told you, but like in my mental state, I wasn't in that mode to be ready to be on stream and like just ready to think. And I told him, I said, bro, let's be real. Anybody who's been in this community since 2020 fucking one, since the comparison's been starting, let's be real, Aiden. Your community don't fuck with me. And that's the truth, gang. That's the truth. I've been there on your birthday when people could have showed up and did it. Me and you feel what I'm saying? And I've done a lot too, bro. And I every interview I walk in, I make sure I say, yo, Aiden definitely did his thing and he wilded out and he's such a good creator and shit. But like, and he did for the 100 gift, appreciate it. But bro, let's be real, bro. Your community don't fuck with me. Not only does your community not fuck with me, but the people around you don't fuck with me.
Yo, it's kind of interesting, man. Yo, I like hearing top level business. Kai, Aiden, they're both making like 40, 50 million at least a year. But this is like such like petty beef. Fuck all this streaming. Like, I'm not dissing, so don't clip me. But forget all this streamer prom, streamer university. We need streamer therapy. That's what we need. Yo, Kai and Aiden got no beef. Like, their issues ain't about shit. The fuck?
You picking up what I'm putting down? So I say Aiden. On a real life.
Okay, by the way, let me just save you some time. Because we have another topic to get to. They made up. So that what we just listened to came out yesterday. Apparently they made up today. Here we go.
Obviously I have to talk about a lot of stuff. And you guys are wondering why I went live. I'm sick and I had to call Kai. Me and Kai spoke on the phone. So Kai and I had a great conversation. Just in general about a lot of stuff. And it's not, it's not about it's not Aiden versus Kai. We don't want that. We both came from a beautiful, beautiful industry, the streaming game. And whether you...
A chicken Big Mac, nigga?
I'm joining this for 5 minutes. 5 minutes max.
Chicken Big Mac, nigga?
I'm calling you in 5 minutes.
Oh, I got this troll these days. I don't know. Yo, no, I rock with Aiden heavy. I ain't gonna cap it. I rock with both of them heavy. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Both Kai and Aiden treat me like an uncle, bro. I swear. Ask both of them. They both treat me like an uncle. I love both of them. You feel me? Like, bro, I'm not into their drama. Like, certain real life shit, I might give them a little, like, advice on. But, bro, these are leaders in the industry, man. I love both of them guys. They cool. I'm going to get my trolling off with them. But, like, I'm not, like, those are my guys, bro. Chicken Big Mac. Anyway, they squash it, though.
You like me, whether you hate me, whether you like Kai, whether you hate Kai, there's no bad blood between us. It's very mutual respect that him and I have for one another. And that's where it stands. And that's where it stands. Even through if we have disagreements, you know, we should really all, streamers in general, fuck going online back and forth. It should just be a phone call. You know what I mean? Obviously, I have to talk about a lot of stuff. And you guys are wondering why I went live. I'm sick, and I had to call Kai. Me and Kai spoke on the phone. So Kai and I had a great conversation.
Yeah, they squashed it, man. It's not much to it, bro. It's not much to it. Anyway,